EU leaders wish Madiba a happy 95th birthday, and the end is finally in sight in determining who is the rightful leader of COPE. I'm Richard Brooks. Leaders of the European Union have joined in wishing former President Nelson Mandela a happy 95th birthday and a speedy recovery. Speaking at the start of the SA-EU summit in Pretoria, both presidents of the EU Council and the EU Commission, Herman van Rompuy and José Barroso, respectively paid tribute to the global icon. Van Rompuy had this to say.
President Mandela is very much in our thoughts and prayers right now. His vision for South Africa's future continues to be of profound inspiration to all of us. His contribution to the struggle for democracy and the promotion of a culture of peace and reconciliation crosses national boundaries. It inspires individuals to take action to help change the world for the better, and in doing so, build a global movement for good. His life was and is an example that ethics and politics can go hand in hand.
Struggle veteran and former political prisoner Ahmed Kathrada has wished Mandela well. Kathrada is one of the first recipients of the new smart card identity documents. He says he wishes Madiba a long life.
Well, best wishes. Maybe recover soon and be back home to enjoy the rest of his life at home.
The end is finally in sight in determining who is the rightful leader of COPE. Final arguments in the matter are taking place in the South Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg. That's between lawyers representing Mosiwe Lekota and Mbazima Shilowa. Much of the arguments hinge on the status of COPE's May 2010 National Congress at St. George's Hotel in Pretoria. Busi Chimombe has more.
Shilowa's faction argues that as a Congress, the St. George's meeting, while it could not elect leadership, could change the constitution, specifically its voting rules. It is these amended rules that were in December of that year used at a Congress in heartfelt Pretoria to elect Shilowa party president. Lekota's lawyers are adamant that St. George's was merely a policy conference which had no right to tamper with constitutional issues, particularly as there were problems with the member credentials. This, in effect, they argue, renders decisions taken later at Hartfeld null and void.
Emergency services are still at the scene of a plane crash near Lanseria International Airport north of Johannesburg. Eyewitnesses say the plane took off from the airport but appeared to be trying to return when it crashed. The crash occurred on an open piece of land outside the airport grounds. Aviation investigators suspect that mechanical failure may have caused the crash. They will try to understand how two people were killed in a single-seater plane.